student. Welcome to our physical education class. I am your teacher, Miss Hagan, but you can call me Miss G. And today we will learn about the basics of badminton. Before we start, have you ever played badminton with your friends or family? If yes, then you already have an idea of how fun and exciting this sport can be. Badminton is a racket sport played by either two players known as singles or two pairs of players known as doubles. The goal of the game is to hit the shuttlecock over the net and make it land to your opponent's court. Let's talk more about the basic equipment and playing area used in badminton. First, we have the racket. The racket is the most important piece of equipment in badminton because it is used to hit the shuttlecock. It is the lightweight so players can move it quickly and easily. Next is the shuttlecock, also known as a birdie. This is the object that players hit back and forth during the game. It has a unique shape with a rounded cork base with feathers of synthetic materials of its design. The shuttlecock slows down quickly in the air, making badminton a game that requires speed, accuracy, and quick reaction. We also have the net. The net is played in the center of the court and divides it into two equal sides. During the game, players must hit the shuttlecock over the net and into their opponent's sides without touching the net. Lastly, we have the court. The court is a playing area where badminton match takes place. It is marked with boundary lines that help determine whether the shuttlecock lands in or out of play. Different lines are used for singles and doubles match. Players must stay aware of these lines to score points and avoid mistakes. Now let's discuss some basic rules of the badminton game. It is usually played up to 21 points. A player or team must win by at least 2 points. Players score when the shuttlecock lands inside the opponent's court or when the opponent commits a fault. Players should avoid touching the net during play. Now let's discuss serving, one of the most important skills in badminton. This is a serve that the shot starts every rally in a badminton match. It is the first opportunity for a player to gain an advantage over the opponent. A good serve can make it difficult for the receiver to attack and can help control the flow of the game. So each serve has a different purpose and is used in different situations during a game. First, the low serve is a hand gently so that the shuttlecock travels just above the net and lands near the front service line of the opponent's court. So this means that the serve is commonly used in doubles because it prevents the opponents from making an aggressive attack. So this goal of the low serve is to force the receiver to lift the shuttlecock, giving the service team a better chance to gain control of the rally. Second, the high serve sends the shuttlecock high into the air and deep toward the back of the opponent's court. So the serve is commonly used in single match. Pushes the opponent to the rear of the court, giving the server more time to prepare for the next shot. A good high serve should reach a great height and land close to the back boundary line. The third is the flick serve. The flick serve looks similar to a low serve at first, but at the last moment, the server quickly flicks the wrist to send the shuttlecock higher and farther. This serve is used to surprise the opponent, especially if they are expecting a low serve and standing too close to the net. The flick serve can catch opponents off guard and force them to move quickly to the back of the court. And lastly, the drive serve is hit fast and flat, causing the shuttlecock to travel quickly and directly toward the opponent. It is open aim at the body or sides of the receiver. So the serve can surprise an opponent who is not ready, but it requires accuracy because if it's not well executed, it can be easily attacked. So the serve is more commonly used in double match. Next is the grip in badminton. This refers to the proper way of holding the badminton racket. It is the foundation of all badminton strokes and shots. A correct grip helps players improve their control, accuracy, power, and flexibility when hitting the shuttlecock. There are 4 basic grips in badminton. First, the forehand grip. It is the most commonly used in grip in badminton. To perform this grip, hold the racket as if you are shaking hands with it. The purpose of this is to use for forehand shots, serves, clears, smashes, and drives. It provides good control and power and helps players hit accurate shots. Next is the backhand grip. It is used for shots on the backhand side of the body. To do this, rotate the racket slightly and place your thumb against the wider part of the handle. The purpose of this is to use for backhand shots and serves. It provides support and control, and it helps generate power for backhand strokes. Next is the bevel grip. It's a variation between the forehand and backhand grips. The thumb rests on the bevel or angled edge of the racket handle. The purpose of this is commonly used for backhand and overhead shots and defensive shots. Allows quick transitions between forehand and backhand grips, and it also improves control and flexibility during rallies. The last one is the panhandle grip. So this grip is held similarly to how you would hold the handle of a frying pan. The palm is placed directly behind the racket handle. So the purpose of this is to use for net kills, net shots, and certain quick exchanges near the net. It helps players generate power in front court situations. It's useful when the shuttlecock is directly in front of the body. To summarize, today we learned about the definition of badminton, the equipment used, the basic skills, the basic shots, and the basic rules of the game. I hope you find it interesting. Thank you for listening and have a great day.